Hi Melissa. Hey, hi Joel. How is everyone? Welcome. Hi GMS Scope, welcome. Hi everyone. Hi Sai. Thank you for being here. Thank you for inviting followers. How is everybody today? Taking a few deep breaths and ready for tomorrow. For a fantastic weekend. Lots of movement and breath and listening and creating and healing. Hey love. Hello. So catching me live. Please share. Hi Steph. Welcome. So global meditation begins tomorrow, and I'm here today just to speak a little bit about how to create a space for scope time or for global meditation. But I want to really talk about what creating a space really means to me. So first of all, I just want to share with you the Global Meditation Scope shop. If you haven't already been there, then please do take a look at all these wonderful handcrafted products that have been made by some fantastic people. And so you can take a look, and there's the candles, the moonlights, and then Melissa's beautiful mala bracelet, and some oils and Tibetan bowls and tea, and just a lovely mala that was created, and just some lovely products that are beautiful. I used my candle on my scope today. Yay! That's wonderful. Great, so I have a lovely, beautiful candle here. I've only got the tea light at this moment in time, that's infused by amethyst and moonstone. So this is the little candle that you can see on the scope. Sorry, on the website. So here they are. I just want to clear up that I do ship to the US, and 50% of all the takings through Global Meditation Scope Shop will go back into Global Meditation. Okay, so I do ship to the US. I think there's been a little bit of confusion. The answer is yes. Most of my people who buy off me do come from the US, so 5% of people do. So I just want to clear that up. So yes, and I do ship to the lovely Liverpool in the UK. So how is everybody tonight? I'm so excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be scoping Yoga Nidra at 2:30, my usual scoping time. So do please put up my time there. And if anybody else is on here that is scoping tomorrow or through the weekend, please do put up your times too, because I would love everybody to sort of check you out. And so Melissa and Collier, if you're there, and Anita, just all put up what times you're scoping. So it'd be really lovely to have that there. Full Yoga Nidra, like about 45 minutes maybe. Great, that's great, wonderful. Please do follow these people. It's so important. I'm scoping UK time, so 2:30 UK time tomorrow. So you kind of need to work that out. I think we're 8 hours in front of Pacific time and 5 hours in front of the Eastern side. So we have to work it out. But it's wonderful, isn't it, how we can all connect in this way and create this community, thanks to Anita and lots of her lovely friends that have created this alongside her. Big shout out from Norfolk. Thank you. Yay. Okay, so how I believe we create space for meditation. Okay, there's been many different looks on this, many different ways of doing this. And I say authentically, and do it in the way that feels right for you. For a number of years, I did it the whole altar way, and I went out of my way to create a space that was filled with deities and, joss sticks and all that stuff that maybe some people would say is very hippy-dippy or, slightly esoteric. I would say that when you're going to create a space for your personal space when you're meditating, is to find what it is that's right in your heart. Hippy-dippy. I personally love to be in nature. So if I could have been today, I would have been out walking in the woods tonight, but I'm actually not. But for numerous reasons that I have to go and see to my children. But my way of creating space is, from what I create, is flower essences and misters and beautiful products. And how I've learned to work with those is to create a sacred space around me. Absolutely, Anita. Nature is God's altar. Absolutely. Is to use essential oils, to use flower essences, and really connect with nature in the way that I do. So every single day, I'm very lucky because every single day I work in my creative space. My creative space is my work. So I'm a very lucky person that is my job, and I do work in the woods, and that is my altar. So you have pretty long hair, not that long, kind of to my chest, and that's it. Nature is my church, also my church too, Sai. So I'm starting this train by saying, and I'm sure lots of people have got different things to say. Do you chalk it? No, it's actually hair colour. So I would really say that I would recommend that you follow your heart. And what's wonderful about what's happening with global meditation, it is all about that. It's all about finding the authenticity in your practice, in your meditation. So I do mention this quite a lot, but when we do meditate, it's not about sitting in Chin Mudra with your hands in Chin Mudra and your legs crossed. It's about finding the space that's right for you. And that is why this weekend is so important. Like Anita said earlier, it's like a little mini retreat that, you know, usually you would be spending quite a lot of money to do all these wonderful, wonderful meditations. So use it. Really use the time to actually try out things that maybe you haven't even touched before, like movement, like yoga, like breath work, like listening, like creating. And maybe you will find something over the weekend that is brand new to you and opens many, many doors for you. So I come from a space today of saying your altar is your own authenticity. Step into that space and allow yourself to open that door and really work with what's coming from here, not what everybody else is telling you to do. What do you like about meditation? Oh my goodness, what do I like? That can go on forever, my love. I love about meditation. Well, I've always meditated because I've exactly listened to your heart. Yes, I've always meditated from a very young age, and I've shared my story quite a lot, that I got into meditation through having an eating disorder. And so it was always a thing for me that created space within me. Is this your scoping room? You're always in the same place. Well, sometimes it's my kitchen. Sometimes I'm in the same place if I'm not outside. It's the easiest place to get a reception in my house. So I find that meditation for me is about creating space within me. And also I am a massive follower of the amazing Eckhart Tolle. So I love finding presence. I love being in the now. I love doing my best to be in the present moment when I am looking after my family and when I'm getting on with my life. I still try my best to be in the state of presence, in the now. And I really do work a lot with the energy of the body. So working at feeling what's going on inside of me, trying not to be so caught up in the mind, but allowing myself to feel within myself. Love home too. So that's what I wanted to share with you, that really it's important to come from your heart. If you follow a specific religion, or you have a goddess or somebody that you follow, then there's nothing wrong with having them on your altar, and that's wonderful. And yes, continue. I'm not saying that's not the right thing to do, but what I'm saying is don't let anybody tell you what to do. Let your heart open and see what's right for you. And that's why this weekend is so wonderful, because like I just said earlier, it would allow you to really step into a place of maybe looking at things that you haven't looked at before. Just remember to share. Thank you, Joel. Thank you. So let me see if there's anything that I haven't covered. Tomorrow I'm scoping at 2:30. So if you want to catch me 2:30 UK time till 3:30, I will be hopefully outside somewhere near London and scoping in a beautiful place outside if it's not raining, even though rain has been threatening us over the last few days. So if not, we'll be inside doing a yoga nidra. But all I ask from you is that you get yourself in a comfortable position. I'm not asking you to have joss sticks or candles or anything specific. I just want you to be there, permitted by the rain permitting. I just want you to be there, present in the moment and happy to share an hour with me in that space. Yeah, and drumming is a wonderful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing to keep you present. I think it's fantastic. Melissa, you're here now. I know you're next, right? Are you going to go and set up now? Because I think I've actually covered everything. Drumming's amazing. I love shamanic work, and I've done quite a lot of that in Peru. So I really, really do connect with that, because again, it's the plant energy, and I work with the plant energy. What did meditation teach you? Meditation taught me, like I said earlier, yeah, I'll set up, great. Thanks, Melissa. Follow Melissa here, because she is just about to also scope. I will follow her. I will share her also, but please follow her, because she is just about to set up and give her view on meditation also, and how to create her sacred space. There she is. Thanks, Melissa. So what did it teach me? As I said earlier, it taught me to create space. When I was suffering from what I would class as an addiction, an eating disorder, my mind was like this, constantly like this, and because I didn't feed my body and I lived off my nerves, it made me very agitated. And what meditation did, it was able to actually drop me into a space of stillness. I was able to find space between my thoughts like never before. I was able to find the breath work. And I think out of everything, my love, the breath was the thing that led me into being a yoga teacher and creating my own specific yoga nidra. Yes, good. If it's done with respect. All plant medicine must be done with respect, as anything must be done with respect. Okay, that is my view on ayahuasca, and I have taken ayahuasca a number of times, and with a lot of respect, and with a shaman. Good for you. 3 times. How often do I meditate? 3 times. How often do I meditate? Once a day. I could do a mini meditation. I can actually do a full meditation one day, and then I may do mini meditations on other days. So that means I will step out of myself. I'll step out of the situation that I'm in, and I will take 3 deep breaths. I will find the space within my breaths, and that's my mini meditation. And that works really well if you've got a busy day, if you've got a busy life. It's really important just to allow yourself to step out of your day. As I'm going to finally do yoga teacher training this year. Good one, Anita. Good. And again, find the right one that is good for you. The perfect one that is authentic to you, and you will fly. Love the mini meds. Mini meds are so important, and I will mention that tomorrow. It's really important that I created CDs specifically for addicts, because I was very aware that addicts can't or find it difficult. Let's not say can't, because this isn't true for everybody. But hi, Laurie. But a lot of people, especially with addiction, they find it difficult to sit for 30 minutes listening to a CD. So what I did was I created 7-minute CDs for addicts that I work with, who can just listen, and then it makes them feel empowered. It makes them feel like, yes, I'm able to do this. If you hand them a 30-minute CD and get them to listen to it, they would break down, because it's just not their thing. So starting really slowly, 7 minutes a day, even less than that, 2 minutes a day is perfect, just to get into the habit of meditating. Yeah, absolutely. I used to be the same. I used to find it very difficult because my mind was constantly like this. So finding just a few minutes a day, and like I said, Anita said, mini meditations are just perfect, especially for the newbie. So welcome, and please let me know when Melissa comes on so I get it right, and so she's I'm not chopping the scope short. Me too, 7 years. Oh, well done, Cherry. That's brilliant. I'm really proud of anybody who manages to do that, and hats off to you. Okay, so Melissa is on now. I will share her also. Sending you lots of love, and please join tomorrow and all over the weekend to find the meditations that are right for you. Lots of love.